Food is something we all trust, shouldn't we? We trust it's real, fresh, and exactly what it says on the label. But what if I told you that some of the stuff in your fridge, in your pantry, isn't what it seems? It's enough to make you lose your appetite. We're talking about outright fake foods. Companies cutting corners, using cheap substitutes, and peddling it off as the real deal. But don't give up on good food just yet, because in this video, we're getting to the bottom of this. Welcome to today's video: fake foods and how to spot them. You might think fake food is a new problem, but you'd be wrong. This issue has roots that stretch back through the ages. It's been going on for centuries, with unscrupulous traders always looking for ways to make a quick buck. Counterfeit wine was practically a national sport back then. People would go to great lengths to pass off cheap imitations as the real deal. And it's not just some ancient history lesson, this rubbish is still happening today. The methods may have evolved, but the deceit remains. Olive oil, honey, fish, you name it, someone's probably trying to flog a fake version of it. The list of counterfeit foods is extensive. It's a billion-pound industry built on deception, with fraudsters constantly finding new ways to trick consumers. So what exactly is fake food? It's simple. It's any food product that's been tampered with. It's any food product that's been tampered with, mislabeled, diluted, or stuffed with cheap, nasty ingredients to trick you, the customer. These practices are more common than you might think. And it's not just about the money, though these crooks are raking it in. Fake foods can be downright dangerous to your health. The risks are real and significant. We're talking allergic reactions, food poisoning, long-term health risks. The consequences can be severe. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge you need to protect yourself and your family. Stay tuned and stay informed. Let's cut to the chase and talk about the biggest offenders in the fake food world. These are the foods that are most commonly counterfeited, and you might be surprised by some of the items on this list. These are the foods those dodgy dealers love to target, and trust me, you've probably got some of them in your kitchen right now. It's alarming how widespread food fraud has become. First up, the golden child, the liquid gold olive oil. Everyone thinks they're buying extra virgin, but it's one of the most faked foods out there. The reality is, many bottles labeled as extra virgin are anything but. They dilute it with cheaper oils, sunflower, soybean, you name it, and try to pass it off as the good stuff. This not only cheats you out of your money but also deprives you of the health benefits of real olive oil. Look for a certification seal on the label, PDO or PGI, that's your first line of defense. And choose a dark glass bottle, protects the oil from light damage. Light can degrade the quality of the oil, so this is an important tip. Next up, honey, or should I say, sugar syrup. Some of the honey out there is nothing more than sugary water with a fancy label. It's a sweet deception that many fall for. Want to know if it's the real deal? Drop a bit in water. If it dissolves, it's fake. Real honey has a unique composition that prevents it from dissolving easily. Real honey, it'll stay right where you put it. And then there's Parmesan cheese. You think you're getting a taste of Italy, but some brands are mixing it with cellulose. This filler is used to cut costs, but compromises the quality. Stick to blocks of cheese, not the pre-grated stuff, and always check the label. Authentic Parmesan will have specific markings that indicate its origin. Seafood, coffee, fruit juices, even spices like saffron and vanilla, they're all on the hit list. These high-value items are prime targets for fraudsters. These food fakers are absolutely shameless. They will go to great lengths to deceive consumers, so always be vigilant. Listen up, because this is important. We're about to dive into the world of food fraud and how you can protect yourself. Spotting fake food isn't rocket science, it just takes a bit of common sense and a keen eye. With a few simple tips, you can become an expert. Think of yourself as a food detective, on the case to protect your kitchen from culinary criminals. Your mission is to ensure only the best and safest food makes it to your table. First and foremost, labels are your best friend. They provide a wealth of information if you know what to look for. Don't just glance at them, study them. Take your time to understand what each ingredient is and what it means for your health. If the ingredient list looks like a chemistry experiment with words you can't even pronounce, put it back on the shelf. Simpler is often better. And look for those certifications, fair trade, organic, PDO, they're a good sign. These labels indicate higher standards and better quality. Second, remember, you get what you pay for. Quality often comes at a price, and it's worth it for your health and safety. If the price seems too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of deals that seem too perfect. Quality ingredients cost money, and anyone trying to tell you otherwise is trying to pull a fast one. Invest in your health by choosing better products. Trust your senses. Look at your food, smell it, taste it. Your senses are powerful tools in detecting freshness and quality. Finally, don't be afraid to do your homework. Knowledge is power when it comes to making informed food choices. Check online reviews, research brands, see what others are saying. The more you know, the better choices you can make. Chapter 4. The High Cost of Cheap Food. You might think, so what if my honey's got a bit of sugar in it? It's no big deal. But let me tell you, this is about more than just a few quid here and there. Fake food has serious consequences. First off, it's your health we're talking about. Contaminated food, counterfeit products, they can land you in the hospital faster than you can say, food poisoning. Allergies, infections, long-term health problems, it's not worth the risk. And it's not just about you. Every time you buy a fake product, you're supporting a shady industry. Fake food undermines the livelihoods of honest producers and has a significant environmental impact. Chapter 5. Fighting Back. Taking down the fakers. Alright, enough with the doom and gloom. It's not all bad news. The good news is that people are finally waking up to the problem of food fraud. Governments, organizations, even everyday people are fighting back against these food fakers. Technology is playing a big role. We're talking DNA testing, sophisticated analysis techniques that can spot a fake ingredient from a mile away. And there are apps for that, of course. Download a few on your phone and you can scan barcodes, check certifications, trace the origin of your food. The most important thing is awareness. The more people who know about fake food, the harder it will be for these criminals to operate. Chapter 6. Get smart, eat real, your food, your choice. So, there you have it. The world of fake food, exposed. It might seem overwhelming, but don't let it put you off your dinner. Remember what you've learned today and you'll be well equipped to navigate the supermarket aisles with confidence. Let's recap. Read those labels like your life depends on it, because it just might. Be wary of bargain basement prices. Quality comes at a cost. Trust your gut, literally. And don't be afraid to do a bit of research. By being smart shoppers, we can all play a part in supporting a fairer, safer, and more delicious food system. Choose real food, support real farmers, and enjoy the real taste of quality. Outrow, stay savvy, stay hungry. Well, there you have it. You're now armed with the knowledge to fight back against fake food. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to protect your health, your wallet, and the integrity of our food system. Get out there, be a savvy shopper, and choose real food every time. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more food truth bombs. Let's spread the word and show those food fakers that we're on to them.